No, I don't think anybody should be trying to prevent autism. Research on this is swiftly emerging, and it's already been shown that 80% of cases of autism have a genetic component. Example. My son gets diagnosed with autism when he's 18 months old. I'm a little bit in denial, honestly. To be honest, I was scared. It was a gray area. I didn't think I knew anything about autism. Plot twist. I knew a lot about it, a lot more than I thought. Anyways, I'm scared shitless, like what am I gonna do? My kid was just diagnosed, they sent me home with an Autism Speaks packet, like that's what I'm going off of. I tell my family, and my father starts researching, like, autism in general, because he just wanted to learn more and learn how to, like, support my kid and everything. He was trying to be supportive. He called me up and he was just like, MJ, I think I'm autistic. So that's numero uno, okay? Numero uno. Okay, second, like, eye-opening, revelation. I talked about how a BCBA and a case manager came to my house and they basically told me that even though I wanted to discuss, our options with my son's father in terms of like ABA and stuff, they told me, you can look for alternative options all you want, but if you don't place him in ABA right now, we're gonna have to phone CPS for medical neglect. Found out that ABA is not legally mandated in my state, or I think any state, but I know New Hampshire it's not. It was just a pressure tactic. They wanted that money. So I text my son's father about it, and he was bullshit. He did not want our kid in ABA. And he told me that when he was a kid, he was diagnosed with autism. Later on in his life, the diagnosis got wiped, I guess, but he was diagnosed as a kid. Guess I'm not as much of a stranger to autism as I thought. Third revelation. I meet a friend who's autistic, and they have a special interest in ducks. You know I love ducks too, chickens too, poultry in general. We talked for hours in long, like, in-depth messages about ducks. Never got tired of it. One day they're like, hey, have you ever been tested for autism? They're like, it's just that you seem really intelligent, you seem to have a special interest in ducks, and you're also trans, so there is a correlation between being autistic and trans. And I was like, yeah, right, no. Until I started mentioning it to, like, people close to me, I told my husband I expected him to be like, no way. He's like, that's something to think about. Fourth, and the most biggest revelation, my son, when he was first diagnosed, got genetic testing done, and he had a genetic variant for low muscle tone, which is related to autism. That's what caused his swallowing disorder. Years later, my father's 70 years old, and he gets diagnosed with the same swallowing disorder. Same exact one that was related to the genetic variant related to autism. So it's genetic, baby. My dad's 70, he ain't gonna get diagnosed. My son's father passed away. Maybe I'll seek out diagnosis. But it's genetic.